welcome to another episode of WOT Tactics. This is the first time I show a battle on the T2 Light, the Tier 2 American light tank, premium tank. The reason for this is that usually on this tank I don't do very well, for a reason or another. I suppose now I've got a bit better. It was basically my first premium tank ever. So I'm showing you this battle because obviously I think I did a bit better this time, and we're actually on Mines, which is my favourite map. And one of the best things to do on this map is to actually go up on the island as soon as possible, and that is something that with the T2 Light you can do basically all the time. And just taking this position allows you to there, first kill, allows you to basically control access to the rest of the island, and also basically fire sideways into the enemies approaching the top, like in this case. Right, 2 kills, very good. I don't think I've ever had such a good start on the T2 Light ever. And now we have a situation where obviously the enemies are trying to make their way up the hill, but I'm basically stopping them. That's very good. This is also helped by the fact that some of the enemies are just tier 1, so they're relatively easy to take. Well, as you can see, 3 kills. We're even 4-4, and in a way it's just as well that there is me on the team having a good time on the T2 Light, because otherwise we'll be losing badly. Another reason why it's worth going on the island there is because you can spot the enemies approaching it. So you can do 2 things. On one hand, you do a bit of damage and stop the enemies from coming on the hill. On the other, also you spot. And that's very good. 4 kills. And that's after just a couple of minutes into the game. With only just a little bit of just a little tiny bit of damage being taken. And now 5 kills. Well, I can't say it's difficult in this case. As you can see, it's just a case of really taking the good position. Obviously I'm top tier versus tier 1, so of course it's a lot easier, and the enemies didn't really make such a strong attempt at trying to get my trying to get up the hill anyway. So having done that, I think, okay, well, the game is practically won. I mean, we're winning 10-5, so it's a bit difficult for the enemies to come up from this, although obviously they have a T18, a D1 and a Panzerjäger, and especially that Panzer 35T that could be a problem. But overall, I think we're definitely in control, and I'm just trying to see if I can do something to get those tanks that are kind of lurking in there. As you can see here, I was trying to find a way to perhaps go and get them. But my main priority in this case is to take out the T18.
Target acquired. We didn't even scratch them. I don't see the target.
And in this case, it didn't work out. And then I'm very eager to get out of the way because of that Panzerjäger that already got. See, he was definitely aiming at me, so he got a bit of my health down. Still 11-6, and I've lost a bit of my health, so I can't be too brave now. But I still think that I've got to go and do something about those 2 tanks there. There's the M2 Light, the D1 and a Panzer 35T that are actually threatening our base. So it's time to go and deal with that. My teammates are doing okay anyway, actually. It's not a bad team at all. And finally we're actually leading 13-6, and I would say this is the end game now. We've also got a very comfortable lead in terms of HP. And I'm kind of toying with the idea of whether to go down and attack these 2 tanks, or just kind of wait and see how it develops. But they don't make any moves, so I decide to just very gently go, and as you can see, the light tractor goes ahead, and that's fine by me, so he can bait a bit, and then suddenly I see that M2 Light, and watch this. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Alright, I've broken my tracks, but it doesn't matter anyway. I got my 6th kill, so that's Top Gun. And let's see if maybe I can get this D1. So I load up gold, because they've got good armour, the D1s. And there it is.
it.
7 kills. Not bad. Top Gun finally on the T2 Light, and quite a bit of damage, and I actually managed to survive, which is something that on the T2 Light doesn't happen very often. So there you go. It was a lucky game, but you can see the potential for this tank to actually be quite a game changer in some situations. Obviously depends on the player, depends on the map, and depends on the enemy, but very glad that I finally got my first Top Gun on this tank that has been, for me, so problematic for so long. Thank you for watching.